Welcome, kings and queens. We are up 17%. My one account is at like $180-ish, $179 and change or something. We can see already right off the bat that space is up, or Virgin Galactic, whatever you want to call it, is up. UEC is up, and we're starting to get close to some of our buy-in points, and we're definitely getting into profit on a couple of these also. So if we're to take a quick look at the positions in TD Ameritrade, let's see. So since open, Ford is still a little down, Riot is still a little bit down, Starbucks is still pretty down. Okay, so it looks like AT&T is the only thing that's really up right now, but on the day, everything besides a couple of them are down. I mean, up. So things are seemingly to look a little better. Now, I haven't done any fundamental or any looking into fundamentals just yet. Oh, by the way, none of anything I say on here is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Go talk to a financial advisor. So I haven't looked into the fundamentals yet. I'm going to kind of poke around in here to see where I can find the fundamentals and where I can read them on TD Ameritrade and in Webull. But a quick side note, the difference between fundamentals and technical analysis is basically fundamentals is you're looking at the news and the, what's coming out as far as the actual workings of the company and, the happenings in the world. Whereas the technicals, you're typically going off of charts, numbers, and different patterns and things like that. So there are two different styles. You can combine them, but usually people have strengths in one or the other. But there's a little cap on what those are. So it looks like Tesla is starting to hover up slowly also, and I like to use that as a marker. But today it seems to be going up and down right now. So it's kind of like sideways. There we go. It's a little sideways right now. So let me get to the 1 minute, because I was able to see it before I had to take a quick break before coming in or coming on, and I saw it go up, and then I saw it start to drop. So it looks like it might be coming back up again. So I think right now, even things as big as Tesla are trying to find their footing, and given that might not be the best one to use as an example, but looks like Verizon. We were looking at that the other day. That one's come up a little bit. Let's open this up. So when we were looking at this last week, we were around the $46 marker. And I was telling some friends, I actually texted a couple of friends and said, hey, we're pretty low in Verizon, so I hope... Alright, not sure if we are on right now. Okay, I think we're back. Alright, so easiest way to tell is, let me switch over to Webull. I'm pretty sure I can tell that I'm back though, looking at my video. But seeing a white screen as opposed to the TD Ameritrade screen, we'll be able to see very clearly what's what. Yep, okay, cool. We're back live. Alright, so let's go back to TD. As I was saying with Verizon, people that I do talk to about these things, whenever I say that something is lower, they're people that I know actively trade or do actively invest their own money. That way I'm not telling information to someone who is going to be, I guess dangerous or more risky. I don't want to be that guy to tell someone some information just so that they can basically lose some money. I'm definitely not going to be that guy. So let's see where we are right now. We're at 178.11 in this account, and I'll have to get the original. I have like 150 invested in here, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, there we go. Okay. And in this account we have $25. So this one's down from when I first started trading with it again. But I was being a little, I guess you could say, too experimental and wasn't paying attention enough. So that's why in the last video I mentioned that, oh, excuse me, sometimes it's not bad to not trade. Sometimes it is okay to just sit back and do nothing. It's a good way to save some money. I actually gained some money by doing that not the last few days, but a few days ago. I was watching the charts and everything. I wanted to move things around, but I was like, you know what? I know things are coming back because the state of the market is just real interesting right now. So I let it be, and here we are. So going back out, let's see what else we got. Okay, so AT&T, I do have something set. What do I have it set at? I think it's like 23, 2269. Okay, so we're going down right now for the day. It looks like we're an oversold, so let's back out a little bit, see what yesterday looks like. Ooh, excuse me. You know what? Before I start getting to that, let me see if I can see anything about the news. Okay, cool. Morning brief, top financial stories dominating on Tuesday. Tata Motors acquires this U.S. auto majors India plant. Elon Musk takes jibe at media again. I wonder if that's supposed to be jab. You invest $1,000 in Ford when Jimmy Farley became CEO. Here's how much you have now. All electric GMC Hummer. Okay, so nothing in here is popping out to me like Ford did anything crazy. Can Ford reverse course into this trend? When did this date come out? Oh, there we go. What day did this come out? This came out the 27th, so okay, that's not too old. Alright. So Ford gapped up slightly higher to start the trading day on Friday, so that was this past Friday. In tandem with general market, and they saw the S&P. Oh, was yesterday a trading day? And did I miss it? I thought it wasn't. Maybe it was a trading day and I missed it. No. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because that's Friday. And then we're in Tuesday. Okay, yeah, so it wasn't a trading day. Okay, that makes sense now. Now what I forgot yesterday was Memorial Day and this isn't actually Monday. So that dip is because people were taking their money out before Memorial Day. Some people bought the dip because people kind of expect that to happen. So I should have been a little more aware on Friday. Then again, I don't have any tradable cash in here. However, this sell, these deep sells, is probably or are probably the people who aren't highly convicted when they bought as it was going up on Friday or as it was coming down on Friday, and they ended up selling because they were like, oh, it's probably going to keep going lower once this started to happen. But when that happens, break in the morning, especially after a holiday, a lot of people will wait for those dive down. So it wouldn't surprise me if some more of them are looking a little bit down compared to when we first looked, or on their reversal on their way back up. The first 15 minutes of the trading day is usually the most active. Oh, my wrist on both hands are just not having fun. I need to get a proper chair that brings my elbows up higher. I'm sitting too low, so I'm constantly leaning my arms and I can feel my elbows shifting. Anyway, some side info for no reason at all. So since we were just looking at the news on Ford, which went right there. Okay. Bondmaker has soared about 10% in the last 3 trading days, possibly in reaction to the double bottom pattern the stock formed on the daily chart. Okay. And then it explains the double bottom. So a double bottom pattern is a reversal, and a double bottom pattern is a reversal indicator that shows a stock has dropped to a key support level, rebounded back, tested the level as support, and is likely to rebound again. It's possible the stock may retest the level as support again to create a triple bottom or even a quadruple bottom pattern. To clarify, when they do say that it is a double bottom pattern, triple bottom pattern, that does usually indicate that it's hit that bottom and it's on its way back up, or it could show that it's going back up. So that's what they're saying here. So that's a good sign if you believe what they're saying as far as the technicals or their analyst. But I could, you know what? Let me not say I can see that. Let's look at it. Let's bring it out a little bit. Bring it out. Let's go back to the hour. That's not enough. Let's go to the day. So I wonder if that's the double bottom they were talking about, if they were talking about on the day chart. Some people use a 4 hour, it's more common in crypto, but we'll look at it anyway. Yeah, we got a bottom and a bottom there. And then it starts coming back up. So they said on Friday. So I wonder if they were talking about the first few minutes on Friday. So let's look back at that. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that, but I see it more on the day and the 4 hour than anything. But either way, just like everyone else, correction at the beginning of today's morning, a little bit of a retracement, and now it looks like we're sitting at the bottom a little bit from today, or of today. Candle starting to turn green for the 5 minute. Let's look at the 1 minute. All right, 1 minute. You could call that probably a wedge. Not too good at all the chart patterns yet. It could be a flag. I think I'd call it more of a wedge though. And I was just about to say the breakout point would probably be now or within the next few minutes. But we're looking for this to go to about $15 and change, or $17 and change before we take anything out. So this is just me getting my eyes on the chart, seeing what it's doing. Again, starting to look into some fundamentals. I don't want on demand. I hate when I do that. Okay, there we go. Open dems up. Let's see what else. Let's look at Riot. Oh, that's Starbucks. Let's look at Riot. Oh, my wrist. There we go. Put my hand under my elbow. Okay, what are we in right now? The day. Alright, so the bottom was $5.97. We're at $7.97 right now, so $2 up from the bottom. Let's take it into the 5 minute. Oh, that's like a big plunder down. Makes you wonder what Bitcoin's at right now. You know what? Yeah, let's check that. Let's see. CoinGecko. So there you are. $31,000, $31,395.81. Oh, Ethereum is under the $2,000 mark. It's actually the first time I've been looking at this website in a while. I've been slowly taking or getting back into looking at everything, and I'm starting with stocks just because it's what I was more familiar with for the long term or longer term. But I am starting to look at crypto again as well, officially as of right now. All right, so that's good. Get some eyes on it. XRP down to, wow, 41 cents. Doge at 8 cents. I'm glad I at least got rid of my meme coins when I did. I was still up on most of them. Okay. This is one I'm very bullish on. But we'll take a look at crypto at another time. Just wanted to see what that was at. But judging by the chart, it looks like Bitcoin is coming back up. So I think it's more of the strength of what people believe crypto is going to do long term. That's going to start really like helping this chart. Because I think still a lot of people are hurt from crypto, not only just tanking this time, but just not doing too much. Like the people who weren't invested into it before. Because I was talking to a lot of people who were like, oh, that sounds interesting, but they didn't take the plunge because they didn't know much about it. And it's risky when it's something that's brand new. And especially when it went down, they're like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't put any money into it. And they're like, yeah, I'm not going to. Some of them are like, maybe it's a good time because it's low, but most of them are just not too keen on it. All right, but anyway, okay, Riot. it was oversold. It's getting into the overbought area a little bit on the MACD, but it's still not anywhere near that in the RSI. So basically what we would want to see is if these candles start to turn green, you'll see this line turn back up, and then you'll start to see it go toward that, what is that, the 70 mark? Yeah. And that kind of shows us that you see how it's turning back up, bars turning, the candle's turning green. We have a cross on the MACD, so that does, okay, yeah, so this could be turning around soon. That cross usually indicates a turnaround. As you can see, it's kind of thinking about it right now. It does cross back and forth, or just touches back and forth kind of quickly, often. But the bigger crosses, yeah, this might stay back down. So this is just saying that the strength, like people's conviction on this right now, probably isn't still too high. People are still really day trading this, is what it looks like, and shorting. I don't have the numbers on that, so don't quote me. Let's see. Okay, we'll look at Starbucks real quick, and then I think that'll be good for the day. Alright, where do we want to be in Starbucks? We're $10 down still, so we're not even looking to get out until about $90. If I do sell Starbucks, I'm not sure I'm going to. If I get enough in my Roth, then I won't sell. Actually, what am I talking about? I'm going to sell this at some point. I'm not getting sentimental with these. Don't get sentimental. It's in my rules too. Anyway, so we're at 77 right now. 45 minutes. It's trying to be last week, so we got and then nope. Now with the grab tool or select tool, whatever they call that. Yep, there we go. And, oh shit, maybe that's, yep. Okay, that's more reasonable. And then, there we go. Now we're in a more manageable, viewable chart. Or viewable. So, Starbucks, I mean, Starbucks is Starbucks. People love coffee. They're going to keep going. The biggest thing with Starbucks is it does give us kind of an indication of what the economy, not the economy is doing as a whole, but it is kind of like a guide of the coffee market. If you want to talk about like commodities or something, like I use Starbucks as like telling me what coffee is doing in general. I haven't really gotten into seeing how to trade commodities 100%. I mean, I know where to trade them and stuff like that, but I haven't actually done it myself as far as outside of like SLB or something, but that's not a commodity, that's still a security. Anyway, I'm getting on a whole nother tangent. Let's see. Oh, covered that a little bit, but that's okay. Ooh, excuse me. Not looking to sell anything right now. I do have some, like I said, one set on AT&T, but that's about it. Everything else, kind of just letting it ride. Not anywhere in a point where I want to really make targets on these just yet. See, I do that so often. There we go. Alright, but I think for now, that's good enough. I hope this video came out okay. I know I got paused or skipped or something like that in between, so I had to restart, so we'll see how it goes. But until next time, which is probably tomorrow, have a great day. Oh. We want to say yes, not yet.